Hello, and welcome to the University of Law. In today's video, I'm going to be unboxing and reviewing this, which is Doctor Who Dark Gallifrey Master, Part 3. And I definitely think my suspicions have been confirmed. If you've watched the last review, I discussed where I think Dark Gallifrey is going. And if you haven't, I'd definitely say check it out. I think it's definitely linking in with the 11 and the condition in which Time Lords, when they regenerate, hold their previous personalities with them. There was references to it in the very first trilogy with Morbius, and now we've had it again. It's the first thing I've noticed that's repeated. It looks like the Master is involved, which is interesting because this is the earliest Master we've had, so it suggests that the War Master and Missy knew about this in the trilogies that we've already seen. So it's interesting to see how this comes about. And the whole concept of Dark Gallifrey, is this somewhere that these personalities go? I'm not sure. How's it all going to link together? Is it feeding from this alternate Gallifrey, or is Dark Gallifrey just a concept of Dark Time Lords? I think certainly from the War Master trilogy, it looks like it definitely is a place. So yeah, the intrigue is building. I'm looking forward to seeing who they announce next. It'd be great to see if maybe we get the Rani, or if we get, I reckon Rassilon might be a bit later. Omega, yeah, Rassilon, Omega, the Rani, the 11, surely. I mean, Drax, I wouldn't call an evil Time Lord. He's more of a Han Solo kind of character, isn't he? That kind of the grey in the middle. But anyway, yeah, I'm sure you can add into the chat other Time Lords gone bad that you'd like to see show up. The Monk, of course. The War Chief. There's plenty of options, so we're interested to see where it goes. This was a nice roundup to the trilogy. I mentioned my reviews before. I've enjoyed all the trilogies. I felt this one handled the Doctor best, and I felt the Doctor had some really good scenes with the Master, especially his Master towards the end. And a really good reason for him to be in the story, and there's some interesting ideas around him trying to break through. Again, I think this is all concept of the Doctor kind of being there but not being there at the same time, because we don't want it to be a Doctor-dependent series, which I get. But I think this one trod the line quite well in terms of the Doctor being present whilst not being present. I think it handled that really well in this trilogy, and all the guest characters came together really well. It didn't wrap up in a way I thought it would, so I was glad that I hadn't seen it coming, but it all made sense. If you listen to it all back, it all feeds in together. But there's a twist, and you think you've solved it, and then there's another twist, which is a lovely way to finish the series, and it's left me looking forward to not only more of Dark Gallifrey, but also more of this particular Master. Where are we going to go next? I really hope after the last Master box set, with the 8th Doctor in that as well, I hope we get a proper showdown, a proper epic 3-hour showdown between these two characters. It's very rare that we kind of get 90s nostalgia with Doctor Who, because there was so little Doctor Who on in the 90s, so it's great just to have, someone who grew up watching Chris Eccleston. It's been great to listen to those recently. The new ones with him and Rose and Jackie brings the nostalgia back. And I'm sure for a lot of people, there's this nostalgia from perhaps seeing the TV movie, it being their first new Doctor Who. Maybe they got into it into the early 90s with the VHSs, and this is the first new Doctor Who that they saw. So let's get the package open anyway. It's always difficult reviewing Dark Gallifrey in the sense that you're not reviewing the whole story yet, because you've not had the whole story, so you're kind of reviewing it a part at a time. And then by the time you get to the resolution, you're kind of saying how well it wraps together, but a lot of the kind of the meat and how it is shaping the wider narrative you've kind of already discussed. So these tend to be shorter review videos. Right, so let's just finish off the review then with the packaging. So we have got Dark Gallifrey Master Part 3, and then here's the disc. So Part 3 on one disc. Other episodes are available. These are the 2 master trilogies there. I mean, 3 of the 4 have been mastered, so I'm hoping, I think we're halfway through now, I'm hoping the rest don't do the master. But yeah, Rassilon, the Monk, Omega, the Rani, I mean, that's 4 already, that covers it. Maybe not Rassilon. I mean, I just thought because we started with Morbius, I thought Rassilon might kind of be there because of the founding fathers. I have enjoyed it where they've kind of delved into the deeper lore of ancient Gallifrey, which the first one did it particularly well, and then this one has done as well, kind of by looking with that kind of tie-in about regeneration. Here's the cast list. And a better look at the artwork. What did you think? What did you think of this release? And what do you think of this series so far? How is it shaping up for you? Do let me know in the comments below as always. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Look forward to speaking to you soon.